It's week 14 of marathon training. It's less than 3 weeks until Manchester Marathon. I've just started on this Sunday run, seeing how it goes. Today was meant to be an 18k long run, but I don't know if I can do that. So I'm just going out, seeing how far I can go very slowly and kind of gauge what sort of distance I'm going to do today. As you know, I've had some injuries, some various injuries and pains that's been going on for the last kind of 2-3 weeks. I feel like either way at this point I'm kind of screwed to do the marathon. I can't seem to run very far without any pain. I mean, a lot of people say I should rest and kind of not run basically, but then I've not really been running properly or a lot in the last 2-3 weeks due to the pain I've been having, and it's now 2-3 weeks until the marathon, so that would be what, 4 to 6 weeks without really running much, and then trying to complete the marathon I feel like is just as ludicrous as trying to run with pain or injuries or things like that. So I feel like at this stage I just don't feel confident, and whether I rest or whether I continue to run, I feel like either way it's not going to go well, and I just don't think I can do it. Most of you have suggested physio, which I have been trying to get an appointment for the last 2-3 weeks. I've just had no luck with getting an appointment. It's either it's really far ahead, can't get anything sooner, or I inquire, I'm on a book and I hear nothing back from them, or they can only do the days that I really can't do. I mean, I work full time, but I work 2 days from home, so I thought there must be something around the 2 days that I work from home where I can then arrange an appointment and go there and kind of make up the time when I'm at home. I just had no luck and not managed to kind of get anything the last 2-3 weeks. Then this week I finally have something booked in, but it's not until the week after Manchester Marathon. So I don't even know what my injuries are and what I can do and whether I should stay off it or carry on running. So that's what I mean about being screwed either way. I just don't know. Just under 2k into my run. Currently I still feel okay. I'm actually wearing some insoles that I got from Amazon, just some arch support insoles that I put in my running shoes to see if it helps, because I feel like at this point I may as well just try, because I have nothing to lose. Things aren't going well anyway, so I may as well try. I just feel like with my foot pain, it is to do with like my flat foot, like I mentioned before. It's like it kind of just rolls inwards a little bit too much, and that's causing the pain. But with kind of an arch support insole, it helps keep it up a bit more, so it does feel okay. I feel like it does help, but the problem is the insoles are quite thick, so I've taken the original ones out of my shoes, but the support ones I'm wearing are thick, so I feel like my feet are kind of higher up in my shoes. It almost feels like my shoe might fall off, like especially the left side. I don't think it will. I've tightened my laces and everything and they feel comfortable. It's just not used to kind of feeling so high up in my shoes. Very slow pace today. I'm doing about 7:30, 7:50 at the moment. I'm just running at a comfortable pace. I brought my usual fuel as well. I got some water, I got my gels and jelly babies. Even though I don't think I can run that long today, I brought them anyway, just in case I can run a little bit longer. Then at least I have it on me. So yeah, hopefully I get to use them, but we will see. Half an hour in, I just had my first gel. I did less than 4k in half an hour, which is very slow, but I managed to run half an hour, and I know it's like, oh, it's not that long compared to what I've been doing, but it actually feels very good when I can do it, so that's a positive. I did do 2 other runs this week. I did a little 5k after work on Tuesday. It was a bit of a test run to see how everything felt. I took it very slow and just see how far I could go, and I managed to do 5k. I felt really good about the first run of the week, so I thought maybe I can try and get back onto my marathon training plan. So the second run for this week was an interval session, but it was totaling kind of 11k by the time you've done warm up and cool down. So I was quite hopeful that that would go well, or I would manage to do most of it. But I got to about 7k, I think. I did maybe not even half of the interval session, I kind of felt my knee really hurting again, so I stopped. I didn't just push through it that time, I just stopped and went home, and then went on to today's third run of the week. It's supposed to be an 18k long run, like I said earlier, but I don't know, we shall see. I think I'm just under 5k now. It's headwind now. I've turned around at 5k mark. I still feel okay and I feel like I can still run, but I'm going to be sensible. I got to 5k, I turned around just in case I feel any sort of pain or anything. At least then it's not too far from home, because that would be good if I start feeling pain and there's a long way to walk. So yeah, I've just done just over 5k. Like, I kind of feel a little bit of my knee. It's not pain, just a little, like, kind of just something there. You know, people have kind of A, B, C goals when they have a running event coming up. Some of them are like, oh, it'd be nice if I could run in this time. If not, then a B goal will be a little bit slower, and a C goal will be just to finish the race. From the start of my marathon training, my goal has always been just to finish a marathon. That's my main goal, that's the only goal. And I have people ask me kind of, oh, what time are you hoping to run it in? I just want to run it before the cut-off, finish before the cut-off, which I think for Manchester Marathon is 6 hours. But I also read that it's 6 hours from the last person crossing the start line, which means I might be able to get longer than 6 hours, which I would happily take at this rate, especially as proven during this marathon training that just finishing a marathon is so hard, let alone kind of trying to run it in any sort of time. But having all these different pains and injuries, sometimes I do think even just getting to the finish line is kind of an achievement, and I think that's what I'm going to do, because I don't know what else to do at this point. Just going to slow down and walk for a minute, just to give my knee a little bit of a break. Don't want it to overdo it. I've been running for about 50 minutes now, so that's good going. I feel good and I'm happy. While I've not been out running as much, I've been using the time to do various different exercises, like strength training, like resistant band exercises and workouts, stretches as well. And also I really want to thank everyone for their comments, sharing their experience, their tips and advice. It's been really overwhelming, to be honest, and I never expected so many of you to kind of take the time to watch my videos, and then also stay even longer to kind of comment and then just really trying to help me. I just feel like all of you are so genuinely kind and like really want me to succeed. And even when I feel like I failed and I'm not doing well and and then you're still like really kind and saying, oh, you're doing really well, and then always remind me that there's going to be other marathons, and even if I don't manage to run this one, there's always going to be other ones in the future. So I just never thought it was going to be like all of you are like so nice to me about it all. So another reason why I kind of just want to walk and really like thank you for everyone. Even though I've not been kind of busy running, I feel like I've been really busy like looking online and reading articles and even watching other videos on like all the suggestions and all the kind of advice from you guys. And I feel like I've learned so much in the last week or two. There's been like words like TFL and then IT band and all sorts of different information from all of you, and just really want to say thank you so much for all of your comments. Thank you. Jelly baby time, which means I got to 1 hour of running. Not very far. I've done about 7.5k in an hour but I still feel good and I don't feel any pain at the moment. I think maybe just going very slow might actually work. But yeah, I've got to an hour and having some jelly babies. Do you ever find that jelly babies are so powdery? Because I wear black all the time. Every time I have jelly babies I'm covered in white powder everywhere. I've done just under 8.5k. I've been running about an hour and 8 minutes, but I can kind of slowly feel my knee a bit more, so I'm heading home slowly. Hopefully I'll get to 10k though. That will feel like a big achievement. 9k, woohoo! I know it's like not very very long distance, but it feels good to be able to run kind of a little bit further than I have been running. So 9k feels good, almost at 10k, and then I will stop because yeah, I can feel my knee a bit. I did it. I ran a 10k, probably the slowest 10k I've ever run, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy I managed to actually run for a bit longer. It's quite nice. Like I say, it's no 18k, but 10k is still quite a huge achievement, and I'm happy that I actually went out to try and run. I don't want to just give up, especially without knowing what my injuries are, and maybe it's not even that bad. I don't want to just throw in the towel and just give up. So as I said earlier, I probably will just get to the start line and do my best, carry on with all the strength training, and recover. I'll rest, I'll make sure I do that, eat properly, try and sleep well, just yeah, try to do everything right, and be as prepared as I can be, and just do my best. As always, thank you everyone for your support and kindness. It means so much to me and I really appreciate it. Hopefully it will be good news again next week. It really isn't that long until the marathon, so hopefully it all goes well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name is Uni, and I will speak to you in a few days or next week, but I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.